What's up guys, it's Itzgamerboii here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a long time. School was kind of kicking my ass a bit, but I'm done with that now. I'm graduated, and now I can dedicate some more time to you guys and my channel, and everything's going to be better. There's going to be more uploads, all that good stuff. I'm going to be honest, I don't really remember much of what happened last episode, so we're going to be kind of diving in blind just a little bit. But hopefully, the more I play today in today's episode, the more it'll like jog my memory a bit, so I can start remembering things, and things will make much clearer sense. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Let's not waste any time. Damn, the last time I played was September. Jesus, like 3-4 months ago. Which one do I want to? Is it this one? I think it was this one. We're gonna do this one. Okay, so we're making another poem. I remember. And I think we were gonna, last episode was when I was there and when my friend was my co-host. I think we said that we were gonna do Sayori for the poems. So, easy words, I think. Okay, that's not for you. Yep, there you go, lazy. Jumpy. Fuck. We can do hair. No, that's just for more Natsuki. We're trying to do Sayori, bro. Shit. Okay, Pow. Jesus Christ. Color. There we go. Okay. Bed. Okay. I don't know. I'll say dream. Okay. Smile. Ribbon. Fuck. No, food is for Natsuki, I think. Blanket. Fuck. Damn, dude. Fun. Anime. Jesus. Okay. Love. Okay, that's easy. Vanilla. Jesus. That's a food. What am I doing? That's not food, but it might be. I don't fucking know. Bubbles. I guess this one's gonna be more towards Natsuki. I can already tell. Silly. Awesome. Shiny. Okay, I guess. Last one. It needs to be Sayori. Come on. Heart. Perfect. Okay, we got it. I don't know if that's gonna work fully, but oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I guess. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all, for all of you. True, I guess. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. What? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? That's funny, you get called out. Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Big back. You sound a bit like Sayori. That's funny. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on, are you saying you don't like squid? Is squid even good? I've never had it. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Am I missing something? It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today, or for now. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Brother? Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. What is your issue? Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. You liar. You're a terrible liar. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. No, I don't see. You don't even... Okay, I guess. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. You sure you want to do that? I don't know. Monica seems kind of iffy. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I guess. Timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. What's up? Yeah, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Well, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. You're suspicious. I don't know what it is yet, but you're suspicious. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Eric. I guess. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this, though. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. Shit, my bad, I choked on some spit. I didn't even read that part. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. Is it? It didn't seem that way. It probably did. I'm just being stupid. No, okay. I thought I fucking clicked too far ahead. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? I guess. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Are you sure? Answer that fucking invincible meme. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Pardon? Me? Question mark? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Aw, that's adorable. She's been so much happier ever since you joined this club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? Nani? What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. I didn't even say anything funny. I really thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful, because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. Sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Bro, what is happening? Isn't this supposed to be like a horror game? I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. I'm so confused. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. I feel that. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I guess. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Damn, that was fast. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. I feel like it was majority Natsuki, but I'm gonna do Sayori first. I'll go from top to bottom. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Is she okay? Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course, everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. What is your issue? Is there something up with you? You want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? All I want to see smiles on your face. Really? Well, alright. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Holy shit, I can't read. Why? Why did the music stop? Why did it get so quiet? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Oh. Of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. Still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Aw, that's so cute. Still, sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Aw, Sayori. No. I don't deserve this. What are you on about right now? You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? There's like tears coming out of her eyes. Why are you crying? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody's noticed this. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. Holy AIDS. It's nothing. What the fuck? Okay, I guess it's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. Promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we're going on to Natsuki now. I'm just gonna go from top to bottom. Finally, this one, it's good. Yeah, cause I was trying to do one for Sayori, but the words kept making you happy. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously, don't listen to what anyone else says, especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Wait a second, I just realized I never read Sayori's poem. I never read her poem. I just realized that. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Am I? Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? No. No. I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Called out. Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. You're so egotistical, bro. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem, after all. I need you to finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. I guess. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Yeah, I never read Sayori's poem. Did she, like, forget to make one? Or did she just choose not to make one? I'll be your beach. Okay. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine, okay? Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Damn! Okay, I guess. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay, this kind of slaps. This kind of goes hard a little bit. I fucks with it. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Okay. Okay. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Honestly, I feel that. The beach is so fun, dude. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Okay. Yuri was poppin'. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. What? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. Uh-huh. That must be terrible. Why are you getting... Okay, I guess. What? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me? Brother. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. Honestly, I myself couldn't have phrased it better than that. I just meant to respect your opinion. I see. Sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri, what am I saying? What even am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Can I even read this? Okay. A marvel millions of years in the making. A marvel millions of years in the making. There you go. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore, drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. There you go. I can read cursive, guys, I promise. I'm aware that beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. And Natsuki already told me about it. She did? Question mark? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Hi. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like it. Thank you. Thank you. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Brother. Oh geez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. I told you it was majority Natsuki, bro. She's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yup. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Who? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. You probably won't find much filler in her poems. they might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. If I remember correctly, the poem from last episode was a little weird. It had like a hidden, not a hidden message, but like if you scrolled all the way down, like at the end of her poem, it was like in between that poem and there was a message like of like a chunk. There was a chunk of space, and then it was like a message. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it said, but it's a little suspicious. So we're gonna see if this has any hidden messages or anything like that. The lady who knows everything, an old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything, beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering? Is that what that says? Glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and I find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, the good thing about this is there's no, like if I scroll down more, there is no hidden message, or like there's nothing hiding. At least I don't think so. What does this mean though? I feel like she's trying to, what kind of message is she trying to send though? Because like everything I know about Doki Doki is that this one is, you need to worry about this one. But I just don't know why or what for. You know what I mean? It's weird. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see, I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Pardon me? Fourth wall break? Question mark? You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay, the last one was a little weird because she caught herself. She's like, what am I even talking about? That I remember. She was like, make sure to save your game because you don't know when something unexpected might happen. And then she goes like, wait, what was I just saying? What was I talking about? You're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid of it's not that good? It could be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Okay, that's kind of normal. Thanks for listening. That was kind of normal. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Figuring out what? Oh, probably the festival thing. Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? What? Something did sound a bit unusual. Wait, what did she say? Wait. History. Go back. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Is that what they're talking about? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Oh, when she said you three. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. I beg your pardon? I'm gonna save right here because I'm gonna do an empty slot just in case. This one was from the last episode, but I'm gonna do an empty slot just in case. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Please show some decency. That's funny. Come on, she actually wasn't feeling too well. It went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Excuse me, Miss Ma'am. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. The curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so... What did she say? Did you do something? Did you fuck with her? Did you say something mean? Whatever. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, Oh. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? What the fuck? It's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. What is going on right now? What is happening? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Perfect. Beautiful. Atmosphere, about that. I love atmosphere. Determination on her face, Jesus. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. It's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, me, actually. The one who is truly useless. Yeah, sounds about right. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. But I would really appreciate it. I would be really appreciative of that. So sophisticated. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Damn, my bad. Eric, you may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Eric to... What are you saying? Why are they fighting? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't just what you think. Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Eric to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. I don't want to spend time with you. You scare me. You concern me. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well, so sorry. Yeah. I was just saying, though. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, Eric, you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with... I was hoping Sayori would be a fucking option because... I know she left early, but I was actually hoping it'd be an option because I definitely don't want to pick Monica. Because isn't she like the mastermind behind all this? Isn't she supposed to be? And then Natsuki, I just don't like you. You concern me. You give me yandere vibes. I don't like that. We're gonna go Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Well, I hate you. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? What the f... Okay, I guess Sayori isn't an option. So if Sayori's gonna be helping Monica, then I'm gonna go Monica, but only because Sayori's gonna be there. Fuck it, I'll go Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Hold on 1 second. The music went quiet, guys. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Oh my god. I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. Frederick was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. They pressing her. Jesus. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. I know you're not talking. Jesus Christ, ulterior motives? What are you saying? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. It's completely false. Objection! Yeah, well, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We don't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. She has a point. That is fair. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Yo, you have... I hate you. Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Eric to help one of you two. So I guess that's what we'll do. I don't like Natsuki because she's egotistical and she has hella attitude for no reason. So fuck you. I'm going with Yuri. I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said it would be fine. Okay, everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Yeah, she's always feeling a little fucking sour. So is that everyone we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Damn. My bad, guys. Is good enough for me? What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? Nobody... What the fuck? I didn't even do anything. It's not what I meant at all. What is happening, dude? Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. Sorry for this. I don't really know why Eric picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. You go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. Kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Pardon? Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. Question mark? You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I don't know about all that, but I believe you. Yeah, hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things, start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. What? I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Did I make a bad decision, low-key? Because you would prefer coming to my house, I guess. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to talk myself... Wait, what? I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait a minute. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. That makes me uncomfortable. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous as Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay, what about Sayori? We're gonna check up on Sayori. It's already Sunday. Okay. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit.
I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but there is no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Jesus Christ, I can't read. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Aren't y'all neighbors? Can we just go check up on her? Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Go check up on her. Thank you. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than ask her, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. There's no music. I'm a little scared. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. I am scared. The house is quiet. There's no music, bro. This is scary. Jesus Christ. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Jesus Christ. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, okay. Bro. Jesus Christ. You gave me a fucking heart attack and a half, bro. Jesus Christ. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sayori smiles, shaking her head. It's no good. What? Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's what the world decided to have you come over today. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Literally. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. She starts fucking laughing. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? So most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And so I just want to make everyone happy. without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? She really wants so badly for me just to not think about her. Why? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? So if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I want to take and grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. It's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, and she does so. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me outside of my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. Sorry, I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay, don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Word. Sayori's feeling better. At least I think so. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. Thank goodness, you're a little bit early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay,
Quick break. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do like a little cut thing. I'm back. Okay. Take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No, it would just be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. It's not Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. It's just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Jesus Christ, I can't read. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Question mark? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Wow. I didn't think you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's like marketing 101, bro. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense, question mark? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Okay, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? All this is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all, in the slightest. None. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Romance? The different vibes, I guess. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder, pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? This sounds suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
But yeah, what will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of the ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. May attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose that you'd get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri googles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright, sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I'm gonna do another cut. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. Where was I? Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get back to work. Get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. It's a little weird. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got before sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, I guess it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Am I gonna look at it? Can I look at it? I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. A small drop of blood goes down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth. Pardon me. Pardon me, you can get diseases that way. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. You're weird. I should have gone with Natsuki, bro. I should have. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head, or she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Take Yuri's hand, I lick her index finger in return. Okay, I guess. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of just my oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut. Like it really stopped. It already stopped the bleeding. See, that's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continued to make progress on the paper. After we finished attaching the papers to the ribbons, we laid them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and holy shit. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Jesus Christ, dude. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips. Then bring it back to my room. Yuri, yes, I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Pardon? Nothing, your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if you and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I feel that. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. And do you understand? Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Jesus Christ, so fucking corny, bro. Sorry, Jesus. Yuri wheels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face? There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Why? This is just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary, bro. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. There's something wrong. It's hot, just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. This guy. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. I don't trust you. I don't like you. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. What the fuck? But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. We're going to add the lettering now. Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see, I am too. Was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. That's you. That's how you feel. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry, I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. I don't know about all that, but once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, but because we can do this again whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forget you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Why are you so close? I kind of like that about you. The music stopped. I don't like this. I hate when the music stops. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori. Oh shit! Hi, Eric. Sayori, just now we weren't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. Sorry, but we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? Thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. Pardon? See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. and how close you got to her makes me feel really happy. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? What did she say? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. My brethren. Okay, whatever. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. So lay my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give it to you. This is a heavy decision, because with everything that's going on right now, hold on, I'm gonna pause that right there. What the fuck did Monica even tell her? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. What did Monica say to her? Because in my head, Monica was saying some fuck shit, saying that you should off yourself. That's what I'm imagining in my head. That's what I'm seeing from this scenario. Monica was being an ass and a dick. Okay? So I'm not gonna put this because I feel like that's gonna make shit worse. Bam. Those are my true feelings. Wait, did it say something before? I kind of accidentally double clicked. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, got me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and I pull her closer. Bro, is this like the only thing we're gonna get to our character? You never have to let go of me again. Aw, that's adorable. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay? I trust you. Aww, that's a beautiful. Sayori and I slowly release each other, so I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Siri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, it's the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. He's saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. It's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future for her. Aww, that's adorable. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. What? I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. You should have gone to her house. Are you dumb? Oh my god. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Banner Yuri and I painted his dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. Knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why wouldn't you check on Sayori? Why wouldn't you check on Sayori, bro? Oh my god. There are just so many things wrong with this. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing the booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Wait, what? Huh? In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Why are we worried about what Monica would like? Why are we worried about that? We should not be worried about that. You know what we should be worried about? We should be worried about Sayori because she wasn't picking up her phone. Ah, shit. 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 I clicked the button by accident. Shit. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Hold on a second. Okay. We're back. But, like, it's not. Fuck. Shit. Technical difficulties. Wait. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay. We're good. What did she say? I accidentally clicked the help button. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Okay. Yeah, she overstepped again. Are you sure? Are you sure that's what happened? Are you positive that's what happened? Oh my god. You think that on days this important she tried a little harder? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes, maybe you should have. Should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How do you know that? How do you know that? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. I don't like you. I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Where's the music in all of this? Where's the music in all this? It's really quiet, and I don't like it. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Okay, so there's still sound.
there's just no music. I thought there was something wrong with my software thing, dude. It came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What the fuck? Get out of my head, get out of my head. What the fuck? I do what I know is best for you. I listen to everything she said to me. I show you how much I love you. I finished writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? Percent? What? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs in what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. I'm scared, bro. What the fuck is going on, dude? Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. So I Sayori's room. I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up. There's no response. I didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Oh my fucking god. Is it a kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Gently open the door. What the fuck? What? Wait. File game / script, chapter 5, line 307, see traceback.txt for details. What the fuck? What the hell? I'm gonna look at that after the video. I'm gonna look at that. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. Told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. Shouldn't have confessed to her. Is that what Sayori needed at all? She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? Make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, or remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Hold on a minute. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Ah, fuck. Wait. Okay. So, hold on. So I have it here, but that's too... That's not... Fuck. That's too far back. Okay. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. No way that's the end. That is not the end. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because you guys aren't seeing this. Hold on. It just... When that happened, it opened up something in my notepad, like a file from the game. Hold on. What? What the fuck? No. Okay, so unfortunately, that is all of the time that I have for this episode. But I will come back to this. We are going to fix this. We are going to fucking figure out what the hell is going on and why Monica replaces why this is all glitchy and in Monica instead of Sayori. Okay. Alright. So it doesn't even look like Sayori, it's just like it's Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri. Okay, that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Itzgamerboii, and I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick second here. The video is over, but after I stopped the recording, I went into the game files to see if anything had changed. Because remember, when we see Sayori hanging herself, it said see traceback.txt for details. So here I am. And then take a look at this. Just take a look at this. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running game code, I don't know how to read any of this, but take a look at this. Restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would be probably a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. And then full traceback happens. All of this happens. I don't know what any of these mean. I'm going to be so real. But is this Monica? That's what I'm thinking in my head. Is this Monica? Because remember how in the last episode she was and in this episode actually, she was breaking a lot of like fourth wall shit, right? She was breaking the fourth wall a lot. And it's just Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like okay. My theory is that this is Monica's doing, but we're gonna save all that for the next episode. I'll see you guys later.